State Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Sacramento State Hornets. A big topic coming into this game, a backup quarterback will have to step up big. For more on that, we check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, they are concerned their quarterback is out and he is so talented, but they have all the faith in the world in the backup. He has been here. He did not transfer out when he could have, and they are going to reward his patience and his belief in them by having belief in him. He knows the system, he knows the scheme, and he should get off to a good start here today. Back to you.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. This guy's one of the top backs in the nation, and we've really been anxious to see what type of explosive presence he can bring to this running attack. The run inside. It's Cunningham.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
Going to the run, it's Cunningham. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And he'll just take. This drive will start at the 25. So Florida Atlantic's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. A veteran presence that's really taking control with. Quarterback room, but this entire offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Forced out of the pocket. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. A first down for the offense. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Turner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Could be an alley.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early. and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Sets up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early. Breaks into the open. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Maybe a crease. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Go, go. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Blue 22, blue 22. Go, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Punch it out of the air. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Cunningham. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running inside. It's Klopfenstein. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cunningham. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Oh, they're after him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Under fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Sacramento State. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So the 16-play drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Klopfenstein. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that drive covered 29 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Did the work himself. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
On the move at the 30. There's some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
Ready, go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. He'll start this drive firing. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Working that left side now. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Klopfenstein. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're sub at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. Wants to throw it again. Complete. Crosses the 30. He's got it. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And these offenses get in a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Go, go!
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's now up to 58 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Mills. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted deep in his own end. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a tight end down the gut. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Lofts one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the Washington State Cougars. And it's Washington trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in Sacramento. Some gaudy numbers for that quarterback through 2 quarters of football. He's already eclipsed 200 yards through the air. Well on his way to one of the best passing days of his career, not to mention another W.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Burns. On the move is a 30. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Cunningham. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now
he had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Here's the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And the defense drags him down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Under fire. And down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Snags it and he's open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be stopped, but not before. Football, and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The inside handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now on the counter. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Give to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this O.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rushes on him. Hauls it in. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Going deep. Makes the grab down the left side. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're working that left side. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is there. Performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looking for a gap. It's Klopfenstein. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Makes a catch. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the first down. They'll try it here on third. Get it out on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They feed him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. They'll try to run for it. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Looking for a push on fourth down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. And he'll be brought down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. Three on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and
out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Might as well give it to him again. Might have a chance. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff to Johnson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Johnson. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Johnson. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Offense is stopped.
From the gun, the running back has it. Here's a little room there. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
Wide 53! Wide 53!
Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. I'll bet he keeps an eye on that play clock this time. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. So long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are